What's going on, everybody? Black Reality TV. So we have another one in line throwing shade at Colin Kaepernick. This time it is Tony Gonzalez, Fox Sports 1 analyst, and he was interviewed by TMZ, and I'll play the audio clip at the end of my commentary. So he was asked by TMZ about the whole Colin Kaepernick situation, and he says that Colin Kaepernick is done. He said he isn't good enough to deal with the headache. And the last time he played, he didn't play that well, which is not true. I'm going to go over it again. In 11 starts last season, he threw for 16 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. He had a 90% quarterback rating, which is better than a lot of quarterbacks that are starting in the NFL currently. And he had a couple touchdowns on the ground last season with one of the worst teams in the NFL. And he says the situation is a headache. So him bringing attention to police brutality and racial injustice is a headache. That is a headache. That's a problem. But all the other stuff that the NFL can bring up is not a headache. So racism, we should just ignore Tony Gonzalez. Police brutality, we should just ignore it. Just don't talk about it. But I'm going to play what Tony Gonzalez had to say on TMZ. Black Reality TV. Peace.
Mark Garagos says that Colin Kaepernick is going to make a team within the next week.
Who said that?
Mark Garagos, his lawyer. Like, when do you think Kaepernick's going to get a chance?
Yeah, he's done. I don't think he'll ever get a chance.
You think he's done, really?
Yeah, never again.
Like, why? Like, why?
I just don't think he's good enough for the headache. Nothing against him, but when he last time he played, he didn't play that well. So, teams in the middle of the season, he'd have to learn a new offense. He'd have to deal with all the circus that goes along with it.
Yeah.
I just don't see a team taking a chance on that. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I would say 1% chance.
Okay, here's the other thing. So Jerry Jones, Kraft, and McNair have all been asked to turn over their phone records and their email records in an investigation of a collusion involving Kaepernick. I was wondering, like, you know, what do you make of this? Like, do you think anything's going to come out of it, or like, you know?
I don't know. Did they come together and collude? Is that the word?
So like to keep Kaepernick out of the NFL.
I don't know. I find that hard to believe. I just think common sense tells you this guy better be damn good if you're going to put up with that type of circus that's going to surround something like that. And the truth of it was that he wasn't good enough for it. So
you think? Because they're saying that, like, he's still good. A lot of players are.
He's good enough
for it. He's still good.
No, it's not about that. It's are you good enough? Because if you're going to have
there's a lot of guys that have been hired in the last 6 months that are
better than him. There are people that are not better than Colin Kaepernick. He has the ability to play in the NFL, but he's not good enough to put up with that type of attention that he brings. So it'd be tough.
Last thing, Zeke Elliott. A lot of people are saying that they should just like seed him now, as opposed to like the future.
Yeah.
I mean, do you kind of?
That's a thought. It's like, go ahead and take it now, because the further you delay it, you get in the playoffs, it's not a good thing. But I think they're trying to get it so where he gets suspended and he'll be back out there. The first 4 games of the season next year, just like the whole Tom Brady thing. They're going to try and get it where he can play the rest of the season, but it doesn't look like it. I think he might get suspended.
I took care of it for you, boss. Did I do a good job, boss? I put him out, boss. Is I a good nigga, boss? They say, well, nigga, we got something else for you to do. White man knows he can't trust you. If your own people can't trust you, the white man knows he can't trust you. So your job is a temporary job. You come and sit in this audience and go and report back to the white man. We see you, nigga. We see you.